Okay, picking up where we left off, I kind of made a little table here, and these are the three things you need to know. Okay, go ahead and write them down, but you're gonna memorize them pretty quick. I'm pretty sure that you're gonna get a lot of practice. So yeah, go ahead and write them down, just because it's not like too tough to write these three things down, but you know it's not absolutely necessary. So we're gonna do some stuff. So now that we got that going, let's and you have a calculator with trig functions. Let me draw a triangle for you here, okay? And this is a pretty basic one. You'll see this a lot. This is a 3, 4, 5. Okay, if you have this is kind of, you might have seen, I don't know, if you're like a carpenter, you might have seen a 3, 4, 5 triangle, or a metal worker, sheet metal guy. I mean, they have these triangles just for doing work, and they're actually called 3, 4, 5 triangles, okay? So what if I want to know the sine of theta? Okay, in this case, sine of theta is going to be opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, it'll equal 3/5. Cosine of theta, well, that's equal. What's that equal to? That's equal to 4/5. And tangent of theta is going to be equal to 3/4. Okay. Okay. All right, so we got that going. Just drawing something here. Let's say this is 16 and this is 21. Okay. Now I want to find out what this side is. This is A. Actually, let's pretend we don't know this. We don't know what that is. Okay, this is B. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We could do we could try the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, but that's really not gonna finish anything for us. I'll tell you what we can do. We can take the sine or the cosine of this angle theta, and we can actually figure it out that way. I'll show you how. Okay, watch this. Cosine of theta is equal to what? Remember? Adjacent over hypotenuse. So let's just write that. Okay. There's another piece of information you're going to have to know. So let me just give it to you. Theta is going to equal 30 degrees. Okay. So let's go ahead. Before we get into that, let's just solve for B real quick. B is the unknown. So let's multiply both sides by 21. And what are we going to get? What's that worth? Okay, what's this whole thing worth? It's going to cancel out, so we're going to end up with 21 times cosine of what? 30 degrees equals B. So go ahead and type in your calculator. You'll in no time you're going to have sine of 30 degrees memorized, but for now just type it in the calculator if you don't have it ready yet. Actually, I'm going to do it too. I'm going to use my calculator. And what does that equal to? 18 point. I'm going to round it to the nearest tenth. So that's 18.2 if you're Chuck. So B equals 18.2. Okay? And that makes sense because the hypotenuse is usually going to be a little deal from there. So there's B. Now let's find A. Let's find A. What's A? Okay, well let's use what's sine theta? Ask yourself. Well, sine theta is opposite of her hypotenuse. Let's just do the same thing. So what is sine theta worth? Okay, let's take the sine of theta. Sine theta is worth A over 21, isn't it? Okay, same thing. Now I'm just going to multiply both sides by 21. Okay, this is going to cancel out. I'm going to get A equals 21 times sine of 30 degrees. Oh, and make sure your calculator's in what's called degree mode. There should be like a little degree, rad, grad, dad, and all that stuff. So sine of 30, well, I know that's 1/2, but I'm gonna type it in here and see what it says. It's gonna be what I got. I'm gonna be A equals 21 times sine of 30. Actually, hang on here. Okay, that's equal to 10.5. So it looks like B was equal to 18.2 and A was equal to what, 10.5. Now if we do the Pythagorean theorem, we should get 21. We probably won't get exactly 21, but because I rounded off some decimals, but let's just go 10.5 squared plus 18.2, oops, not on the video, equals C squared. So and 10.5 squared plus 18 squared equals 441.5. I'm just going to estimate it. Okay. So that's going to be A squared plus B squared. So C is going to equal the square root of that. Oh dang, I'm not on the camera again. Crap. I'm sorry. And that comes out to be approximately 21.0116. So yeah, I mean, I told you it was going to be a number like that because we didn't do it. But there we go. That's basically trigonometry, you know, and that's what we're going to do. So how about one more video of sine and cosine and all that stuff?